find something? You did! I knew it. My intuition is never wrong. What is this? A will? It seems to have been written by a body? Did you find something? You did! I knew it. My intuition is...
I have committed many sins and intend to depart from this world. No matter how important my life is, how could I bring curses upon my parents who raised me with their whole heart? Please, leave this disgraceful daughter who took her own life in the past.
See, I was right. Something sinister what exactly? This is too heavy of a case to assume the worst without proof. Let's go back to the marketplace. What do you mean, why? Why are you...
Think you're talking to? I'm the Honorable Twin. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the honorable I'd rather give to the dog next door than give anything to you. The less I work, the more I earn. Talk all...
name is Moron. I'm trying to befriend these horses. So don't talk so loud, turds. You might scare them.
Please, let my family be safe.
What on earth are you so devastated about? My God, I thought the sky was falling.
My son! Oh, my son! Blue Boy! I stayed behind while the rest of my family left the village to find a cure. To think these blue boils were not merely rumors. All I can possibly do at my age is pray for their safety. Rumors say that when these boils burst, the patient disappears.
Huh. People disappearing into thin air? Sounds like the trick of a fox with a few too many tails. I heard the chief of Tarbol is a gifted healer. Have you visited him? Wouldn't he know a thing or two?
Of course I have. He cured the plague. And yet, even he couldn't heal these blue boils. There were rumors that some were cured after praying to the fox goddess, so they headed off to Yo Pass. But I'm not sure they came one day and took over Yo Pass. If my family ran into them before reaching the goddess...
Hey, don't say such things. Then is everyone praying for the same reason?
Who do you think you are, interrogating these broken-hearted people about this and that? You think talking is cathartic for them? It won't do any good. You're so foxing dumb, honestly.
Huh? Big words for a little girl. And watch your language. I'm not doing any harm, and you should show some respect.
And if I don't? You gonna suffocate me with your wrinkles? If I were you, I'd shut up and do something for them.
Well, you're not wrong. But why you gotta throw a fit like that? Everyone's staring at us.
No need to fight now. No need to fight now.
This honey is going to make me unable to fly.
This is the goop-bop of Dal Bowl I've been serving up for 25 years. Oh my, you bear. This is the goop-bop of Dal Bowl I've been serving up for 25 years. Come, grab a seat. There's people waiting. Oh my, you barely. This is the goop-bop of Dal Bowl. What's the secret to my goop?
My, thank you so much. My.
Praying is a sincere commitment. Praying, it...
I can't even remember how many years I can't even remember.
You suddenly show you have a hospitable side. The transformation would impress even a Kumiho.
My word, I did as you asked and you're still yammering on? Where's your family, huh? Why are you picking a fight with me?
Everyone, look! This man's trying to fight a child! Oh, you're so gross and smelly. What?
What? Gross and smelly? Ha! Listen here, you know who I am? I'm Dulce of Hanji County.
Like I said, I don't care who you are. It's know-it-all dumbos like you who really tick me off. Pinning a Gumiho as the culprit for just a few boils? This is all probably thanks to that quack of a healer chief.
What? I never said Kumiho. All I said was a fox with a couple of tails. You cheeky little... We must have been enemies in our past life. What are you so riled up about? Sheesh. I'm off. Traveler, let's go. Real strange. Thing is, I was getting chills down my spine, so I left quick as I could. I got some kind of bruise. It's so itch. Could it be that boil that they were talking about? Couldn't be, right? I'm just overthinking. Head to the apothecary first. I'll follow after giving this a look over. Get there quick.
Welcome! Welcome!
Oh, so you've heard of me. Let's see. The blue mist flowers bloomed. Huh? If it's about those boils, you're wasting your time. How many must I turn away for you to understand I can do nothing? It's not like I'm that ghost those blue-eyed people at Dale Pier called Yellian or whatever.
What are you talking about? You're the chief. You're responsible for the people of your village. If there's nothing you can do, at least ask the Hyungan to relieve the curfew for the sick and send them to the capital.
What did you say? When did I ever turn a blind eye to my village? I earned my title as chief by ridding this village of the plague.
Then how about you do some ridding for me too? First my back started itching and then I find this red boil on my arm.
Is it...
Don't touch this. One should never...
I'm the benevolent chief. Be grateful.
Ha! Ha!
Come, let me take a look at it.
Huh? It'll kick in.
Do you think I'm...
You failed to cure this too, huh?
Wait, this isn't... You must go to Yo Cave.
Huh? Why? This ain't a blue boil. Why?
Because you are. This is a mark of death. But all the foxes should be dead. My father, who I thought was just another hunter.
You hunted only foxes? What's so special about that?
No. My father hunted the foxes with many tails. I've read about these symptoms in his book. There isn't, unless a fox is willing to cure it itself. The fox goddess guides single-tailed fox. To think I'd ever seen this myself.
What am I gonna do? I thought it was just a run-of-the-mill boil. Traveler, please save me. I have a wife waiting back in Seoul, and I'm still a foolish young man with a head full of dreams. But remember what the old man said about the Honglim bandits at Yo Pass? What about them? Huh? We should scout it out. We could head to higher ground. There's a place nearby.
Unlike my... I'm right...
Bandits live next door. How on earth can they smile so This village is quite peculiar. A layer of bandits lies right next door, and yet there have never... I'm seeing many new faces today. I'm a scholar.
Nice to meet you. You can call me Seung-san. My job...
This place is not one that you just stumble upon. What brings you here?
Yes, you'll find the village down this path. To have come all the way here, if that burden concerns the rumored Hongnim bandits, rest easy.
That explains what I've observed from up here. Most seem to quietly go about...
Yes, I was born here. Hongnim is my hometown. It's...
Oh, we made it! Finding this place was a trip. Is it true that boils can be cured by praying a Yo cave?
Boils? I'm afraid I've been gone far too long to be of any help. You're better off going...
Then, Sung-san, let us head down together as well. The wandering merchant will...
My name, Bokdari, doesn't mean I'm out of luck. It means I'm lucking out, you see? You came from Tarbol? Then do you know my little sister, Sarang? She's working there as a blacksmith.
Well, isn't that just the prettiest name? But we're in a bit of a hurry.
Yo Cave? You won't be able to get in right now. It's overrun with people infected with
Huh? Is that so? Has anyone been cured?
Well, I've never seen a red boil before. But our fox goddess is a compassionate one, so don't you... Anyways, while you're waiting to get in, would you mind bringing me some fresh meat?
Of course, of course. Traveler, I'll leave it to you. What kind of meat would this fox goddess prefer?
You know, helping them would be a suitable offering as well. Dorse, you should go and get ready to meet our goddess.
Alone won't do much for a mother's health. Oh my! What is all this meat? Did Bokdari... Oh, thank you so much. How can I repay such kindness? The mother's faces will brighten as soon as they get a whiff of it. There's a saying here that women who drink the waters of Youwu Cave will be fertile, and women who give birth here will enjoy a long, healthy life alongside her offspring. That's why even women from other villages seek out this place. Though, the rumors of bandits... But it's all a misunderstanding. They're not here to harm us. Hosan is close friends with Sanda, the captain of Honglim.
I'm Hosan, a horse whisperer. This power is all thanks to the fox goddess. What are you doing here? Everyone is usually busy making their way into Youwu Cave. Something wrong with your horse? You want to know about the relationship between Hongim and this village? Best to see for yourself.
I was just on my way to deliver horse feed to Sandal. How about you help me? Sandal is the captain of Hongnim, and a close friend of mine. The grasses are really fresh around here, likely because it's where the fox goddess dwells. And thanks to that, I'll go on first and tell Sandal about you. Oh, and could you bring some bottles of liquor, too? Make sure Bokdari doesn't see.
Life is fleeting, like a mayfly's. Just call me Mayfly Sandal. Hey! Well now, it's been ages since I've seen someone from the outside world.
Don't call them bandits to their faces. That hurts. They may wear masks, but that just masks their tears.
But I haven't cried since the revered foxes left our side. So, what are you so curious about to have come straight here? Huh? The real Hongnim. Our real identity? Are you asking about the past, the present, or the future? The Hongnim of the past are cursed beasts. So, what does that make the Hongnim of the present? Inhabitants of a place ravaged by chaos and confusion. Huh? No way! Look who it is! You brought Sung San with you. Did you finish the map? Let me take a peek. See what the world is like. I've been stranded in these mountains for way too long. All I heard was that the king has been ill. I'm out of touch with what's going on in the world. Even the mountains and rivers could...
Sandal, it's been a while. Traveler, weren't you heading to Yo?
Seems like you two have already met. Sung San. Seems like you two have... And we have a new build beyond that point, past the cave's entrance.
On my own? What do you mean?
The mountains and rivers have changed while you were gone, Sung San. There are enemies among us.
Please hear my prayers. Please, gracious fox goddess.
I told you so. The fox goddess won't even bat an eye at people like you.
Eh? You're that girl. How long have you been standing there?
You really dragged your smelly body all the way here. You can try fooling my eyes, but you can't fool my nose.
What are you talking about? I'm just here to get rid of this boil.
The fox goddess shows mercy on those with blue boils. But yours is red, isn't it? Well then.
Someone help!
Where did you come from?
You managed to break through my barrier? Fascinating.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gumiho! The chief definitely said that all the many-tailed foxes were killed off, didn't he?
I thought I found myself a proper meal this time. Why am I fated to have a life of such misfortune?
A meal? Joke's on you. Left my liver at home today. Plus my bones are getting creaky and my muscles are likely real chewy. Why are you focusing on me? Is it my face? These muscles? My liver doesn't taste half as good as I look, promise.
You know what kind of people I hate most? The kind that keep their bellies full on their cushy little government seats.
What are you talking about? I told you, I'm just a regular guy from Hanji County. Well, it's true.
Whatever the case, it doesn't matter anymore. One thing's for certain.
Think of your karma! You've no Fox Orb to protect you!
Your eyes are like the moon. I'll keep my eye on you. Since I've shown you mercy, you must repay me in kind.
Excuse me?
Please, Mihan. I'm Gunho, leader of Hongnim. Though, in your eyes, probably. I followed you here after seeing you break through Mihan's barrier.
keep calling her Mihun. Is that this Gumiho's, I mean this fox, I mean this young lady's name? No, your name is beautiful. Just as beautiful as you. Over in Talbot, they say a group of bandits took over the holy grounds of Yoke, and the chief there said that all the many-tailed foxes were killed. Then what is this fox?
Just because a fox has a few tails, doesn't mean they're hostile to people. There's a saying that the higher-ups of Donghae had probably never heard of. Those who are incredibly poor and have been left for dead. Those who see no means of escape other than over a... Seek out Yowu Pass before you let go of this painful... The Hongnim of the past was a group of such people. People who were reborn by the grace of the Fox Goddess. Mihun might seem a bit immature at first glance, but she's actually inherited the will of the Fox Goddess.
What does that mean for those with blue boils? They believe it's deadly.
Soon, a great plague will ravage Tybor. Think of those blue boils as a mark of salvation. I'm guessing that the scale of this plague will at least rival that of the last one. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Plague? What do you mean it'll be just as devastating as the last? How could you be so sure?
The Fox Goddess told me. It'll come to us from across the sea. The rich will have the means to survive, but the less fortunate will be left for dead.
Mihun led such people here under the ruse of blue boils, and they're faring quite well in the
There's not much I can do about the rest. I'd love to save as many as I can, but what can I do without my fox orb? The plague is going to take half of Tybor with it, and I see it as a fair fate for daring to take what's mine.
Mihun didn't lose it. She lent it to someone, and never got it back.
Words won't do. Come down to the village with me. I haven't shown my true form in a while, so now you owe me. How about a snack, Tosue? I'm craving.
It would be best to talk about the present Hongnim and its future after we return. Wait for me outside, or you could head...
Trevor, be honest with me. Is my head on backward? I don't know why that bandit captain saved us from getting devoured. But my gut is telling me that they're just... Did you see the fox's eyes staring up at the crescent moon? I could almost hear her thinking, let's wait. What if they're in cahoots with the village? And with all this talk about the Hongnim's future, past, I'm losing myself in time. And the plague god won't just come and go at someone's command. I have no idea what they're planning to do in...
Look who's back! And with some new friends! Hey, Dulce! The boss said you two are going to meet Dushik down in...
Hello, I'm Dulce of Hanji County. We are heading to Darbor, but I don't know about the rest.
Ah. Well, Dushik's getting hitched soon. How about you get him something real good to congratulate him?
Huh? And why would we do that? Is he gonna... You know what? Better to start on the right foot. I'll look into it.
I know Maksun's cookbop is my, you must have been hungry. Would you like some kimchi to take home? Oh dear, that's not how you eat talbol cookbop. I know Maksun's cookbop is our main selling point, but I make the kimchi and makgeolli that pair perfectly. Oh dear, that's not how you eat talbol cookbop. A dash of kimchi juice gives it the perfect flavor.
On my nerves. Like I said.
Trevor, what took you so long? Sandal told me to come here, but now this guy's grill.
I don't want anything to do with you if you were sent by bandits. The government has been keeping... You dare speak their name in front of the chief's apothecary? You must be looking to get hauled away. You dare speak their name in front of the chief's
Oh dear, that's not how you eat talbol. My, you must have been hungry. Would you like some kimchi to take home?
You dare speak their...
But we promised. And these people are Honglim's Magpie Heralds.
You should have told me sooner. I was on the verge of handing them over to the officials. Here.
Of course. We'll be on our way now. Remember I was craving something...
Next customer. Wow, look who's here. If it isn't the revered Sung-san.
With the...
Next customer.
With the curfew in place, I was lucky.
Does that mean all there's left?
Well, neither. I think I'd like my story to start at Pomne County.
The centipede market, said to be everywhere and nowhere. Have you found anything out about it?
Pardon, but starting your story with Pomne County, is it because of the tragedy that left it in ruins?
Not quite. You may not be familiar with it, but there was once a time when blue mist flowers would bloom there during a full moon. I don't believe... What is your name, fair lady?
You may call me Mihyun.
This is the revered Sung-san. We met him earlier, at the Beacon Tower, and... What?
I'm a map maker. Call me Sung-san. Is there something I should know about Pomne?
If you can tell me about the centipede market...
Huh. Well,
I'll come looking for you.
What do you...
Just wait for me.
My goodness. I had no idea it was you, Miss Mi-hyun. You should have told us earlier if you were coming in disguise.
That doesn't mean everyone knows what I look like. Even most of those in Yo Pass don't know who I am. That makes you quite special, wouldn't you agree? So give me something sweet. I'm practically starving to death.
Here. I don't know if you'll like it, though. Anyway, what's that book Tushi gave you?
The activity logs of the Chief of Talbar, and the records from when the plague swept through the village.
Oh? Do you have some kind of feelings for him? Oh, Miss Mi-hyun.
Funny. Mind your place or your liver's mine. Even if I were to pickle the chief alive. Remember how I said I lost my fox orb? I didn't lose it. He told me he'd give it back after eradicating the plague. He was a friend when I gave it to him. A friend! I thought he...
Son of a... That means the chief isn't a gifted healer after all. He just used the fox. Does that mean that he's refusing to cure the blue boils because he knows...
No. Those blue boils are fortuitous. There's no real disease to cure.
Then what are you looking for in this book? All you need to do is steal the fox...
The fox orb isn't here. The chief's father, the fox, he probably took it out of Donghae to the centipede market. Though, it's only a market in name.
I can't believe this. Should I go knock some sense into that quack? I remember the charms plastered around the apothecary.
Calls himself a chief and sits around in his apothecary all day? And did he cut ties with his... This won't do. I'm growing tired. Perhaps I was lingering too close.
Smart thinking. You don't look too good. Maybe I could gather some fresh livers for you. Oh, no. I've really given my liver a beat.
I'm joking. Then yes, please grab some liver for me. Ah, and...
Keep calling her Mi-hyun. Is that this...
I already told you, I mistook...
Box! Do you know how many times I could only dream?
Apologize.
Let him be, Mi-hyun. He's going to flip a table. Indeed. Right now, back when the plague was ravaging Dalbo, our now chief, borrowed after he successfully exterminated the plague. A group of we had no choice but to arm ourselves to stand against him. We were only able to save Hanning Village. Bomne County and Dalin Village were both brought to...
Yes. They were fox hunters from the centipede market. That lot is long story short, I was stabbed in the back by someone I trusted. Who would have guessed that the chief's... He even knew of my identity. That's how close we were. So...
But even without the fox orb, you seem powerful enough to snap my neck in a split second.
The Hyungyum allied with those hunters. We have never done anyone harm. But that's why Mihyun despises those who hold...
But if Miss Mihyun is alive, and she's no longer in possession of the Fox Orb, what are those, huh? What? Well, why isn't anyone saying anything?
Remember what I said about the masked enemies among us? Those government dogs joined forces with the Fox. That's how Hongnim slowly grew in size.
Slowly but surely, huh? And I thought I was good at getting into... Hey, don't trust anyone here besides Sun. The old Hongnim is dead, and evil forces are now waiting to take over at the smallest sign of frailty.
Alas, bring the base to its knees.
Let's see what we got here. It's about the suppliers of the masks those bandits were wearing.
Really? Where are they? Kano and I will go teach them a lesson.
Is she gone? Jeez, one moment she's here, and poof, she's over there. Poor hump. So anyway, can I ask you to take a look at something strange after you have this strange... Is it all over? Were you hurt? I didn't see any bandits around that rock at first. Don't you think it's strange? Why would the bandits... This whole thing smells fishy to me. Where to start? Oh, I know. Let's go ask the revered Sung-san. As an educated young buck...
I travel this land drawing maps. If you've no... Ah, you are the ones with that lady back...
She went to teach some folks a lesson. You know, with the powers of the Gumi... I mean, that's beside the point right now. We saw this strange rock and wanted to ask if you knew anything about it. It had these...
This is... I guess there's the infamous centipede.
Yeesh. Then do you think...
No. The fox hunters don't leave such marks. Were the engravings wavering? As if alive? The spell gnaws, bit by bit, on the... Much like how tree roots spread through... If this was found within Hongnim, it means...
Huh? I thought the bandits were hunting down foxes. But you're saying...
These engravings are merely a small part of the puzzle.
Plague? But Mihyun told us the plague is coming from across the ocean. Traveler, do you think that...
Judging by the engravings, the ritual can only be completed...
Oh boy. I'll go break the one we saw together.
Mihyun? Who? Me?
Sung-san. You were right. There were 9 of those steals at Honglim. I made a quick sketch of the steals the Traveler and I knocked down.
If we correctly arrange these 9 pieces of writing, we may be...
Well, what are we waiting for?
Oh,
What?
here it's sacrifice.
Oh, no. She told us
Many lies.
where...
Pomnek. It's the plague! It must be stopped!
It's no use. Nothing can stop me.
Mi-hyun! Listen, I know you want revenge, but you've taken things too far! You want your Fox Orb back, right? The Traveler and I will get it back, so put a stop to this nonsense!
You still think this is because of my Fox Orb? I'm a Gumiho. I've been around for 900 years, and you think I'm powerless without it?
Then why? Why do you want revenge?
Back when blue mist flowers bloomed in Pomne, her older sister met her end.
You. I knew something was off the moment I saw you. Who are you really? No matter. Once I get my revenge, I'll find out myself. The Blade God shall now embrace all of Taiwan. Know all of Gumhe!
Help! Mi-hyun! She...
Mi-hyun started slaughtering the bandits out of nowhere. She's not even hiding her true identity. The plague? What are you talking about? You're not saying Mi-hyun's trying to spread a plague, are you?
What? You didn't know? Mi-hyun told us all there's a plague coming from overseas. She lied straight to our faces. She's sacrificing the people of Honglim to unleash a deadly plague. She said she wasn't after the Fox Orb. So what in the world does she seek to gain from this? And revered Sung-san, You knew Mi-hyun was a Gumiho all along? What's this story about Bomne County and her sister?
My heart skipped a beat when I first saw her. I swore it was my late wife, back from the dead. You see, the Fox Orb wasn't all that was taken from her. Those fox hunters also killed her older sister, my wife. The fox hunters ravaged Bomne County and murdered my wife. Our son left, vowing to avenge his mother's death one day. Without her fox orb, Mi-hyun was unable to protect her only sister. The fox goddess people speak of is in fact Mi-hyun's sister. It took nearly a millennium for her to perfect her human form, but it never prepared her for such mortal experiences as betrayal. Not long ago, she began helping villagers in need. I merely thought she was extending her sister's goodwill.
If our plans succeed, the skies will surely condemn her for all eternity. She shall never become a heavenly fox, and her soul will be scattered throughout the netherworld.
Sun-san, my old friend, when did you become aware of Mi-hyun's true identity? Or even of the existence of the Gumiho?
Mi-hyun was much younger when her sister was still alive. I was one of the lucky children who received her sister's grace. I had no idea she was a 1,000-year-old fox at the time, but I did think it was peculiar how a simple one night. Blue mist flowers in full bloom, the two were dancing merrily under a full moon. That is when I saw them. 9 tails each. Gunho, my friend, I would not be here before you if Mi-hyun's sister had not...
I agree 100 times over that Mi-hyun must be stopped. Countless lives will be lost, and the heavens will exact the ultimate price.
She said she had no need of the Fox Orb, but we all know it's as precious to her as life itself. Even if it won't change her mind, it might buy some time to find a solution.
So it comes down to this. It pains me to say it, but take this book.
One thing I can't really wrap my head around. The chief told us all the foxes had already died, but we saw some fox hunters still lurking around Honglim. That could only mean they knew of Mi-hyun's existence. Then why did the chief think all the foxes were dead? Was there a reason for the fox? And if he really gave the fox orb to his father, then wouldn't the chief have lost his medicinal powers? So I think the chief might still have the fox orb. Come on, let's go to the Dalbol apothecary.
see the chief? Yep, he's not here. Yep. Looks like it's the chief's monthly stroll. Unlucky timing for you. Not sure, really. Nobody in the village knows. Maybe Taku might know something? Then he sniffles and wipes it.
I'm Taku. I go wherever the wind takes me. Somehow, it always brings me back to Dalbo. Yes, indeed, traveler. The chief bought some blue mist flowers from me earlier today. Do I know where he went? Don't know the details, but he's headed to Honglim as far as I know. He never skips his monthly trip no matter what. Remember the time when Songun brought his Changi all the way to the village? Even then, he left the village to visit Honglim. The villagers were livid, but he didn't seem to care. This oath.
But why blue mist flowers?
Yes, the flowers symbolize everlasting love.
Mi-hyun. Oh, Mi-hyun. It was all my fault. I'm sorry. How did you find me here? Go away! This is my private sanctuary. For me alone.
What was that just now? Mi-hyun? Is this supposed to be Mi-hyun's grave?
What? How do you know of Mi-hyun? Only I know that name. What? You can't be serious. Mi-hyun's dead. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I loaded her foxtail into a wagon with my own hands.
Did your father bring you that tale? That wasn't Mi-hyun's tale, it was her sister's. So you were grieving over Mi-hyun's death. We promised...
Oh, Mi-hyun. I didn't mean to break my promise, I swear. I honestly thought she was dead. She never even told me she had a sister. I grew up as a poor herbalist, and my parents were never around. That's when one day, a plague broke out in the village. And no! He left after the outbreak. Then I was arrested and tortured by the Hit. I'd hoped Mi-hyun would survive the disaster with her powers, but...
You gave her fox orb to your father, the fox hunter!
How dare you accuse me of such a thing? Why would I ever pass it on to that poor
Is that true? Then where's the fox orb right now?
It's right here, beneath Mi-hyun's grave.
Good heavens! Take it out right away! She believes she's lost everything. Her fox orb, her sister, and even her trusted friend.
I understand. I'll bring it to Yo Cave as quickly as I can.
So
the chief's running here with a fox orb. But how on earth...
Mi-hyun seemed to have gathered strength from the fox goddesses. Let us pour snake venom into the spring. We are running out of time. Although I've already prepared the snake venom, and I'll pour it right away. We just need to buff.
900 years of helping your kind, and this is how you repay me? Then toss those years to the wind. Fattened with time and gluttonous greed, tonight. I shall feast on your liver!
Mihyun, please stop this!
You dare show your wretched face before me?
I'm here to return your Fox Orb.
I've already told you that Fox Orb is worth nothing to me now. If it wasn't for you, my sister wouldn't have died. If it wasn't for you, I could have saved her life. So tell me, why should I stop here?
Mihyun, you misunderstand. You need to hear the full story.
Yes, please, hear me out. If you think about it, you were able to hide because you didn't have the Fox Orb.
No excuses! You were once my friend, but you've taken everything from me.
I'm sorry. I deserve to be killed. But think of all the innocent lives you're putting at risk! This isn't the Mihyun I know. Please, I beg you, as a friend!
Friendship? What friendship?
No, don't say that. I love you, Mihyun!
Huh?
There, I've said it. I've admired you since we first met.
What?
I feared you'd flee if I expressed my true feelings. Every night, your sweet voice would echo in my head until I fell asleep. Mihyun, I didn't earn my title by abusing your powers. I buried your Fox Orb and honed my skills for years. Do you know why I did that? You used to aid desperate people in secret. I wanted your legacy to live on. All because I loved you!
You dumb bastard!
Don't misunderstand. You simply caught me off guard. My revenge is far from finished.
I'm sorry if I startled you, Mihyun. This was a secret I intended to take to my grave.
So in a way, all the people who visited my apothecary, if you're still going to kill all those, and if you are to pay the ultimate price for your... So if you want me dead...
Startled? Me? I'm a Gumiho. I steal hearts as easy as livers. Who could blame you for those feelings? Look at this face. 900 years and I haven't lost an ounce of beauty. Who could blame you for those feelings? Look at this face.
And I'm sure you'll stay beautiful for thousands more. But Mihyun, why did you reveal you were a fox to me all those years ago?
Oh, it wasn't a big deal. I liked you, that's all. Well, not like. Like how you made a grave for me, believing I was dead? You really shouldn't trust everything people say. Let's strike a deal. As friends. You return my fox orb.
The Fox Orb. Spared lives from an untimely demise. Can you hear their cheers of gratitude? You couldn't hide the kindness inside you, even if you tried. Now protect your pass. Undo your mistakes. For you, for us, and for your sister's sake.
So, what's it going to be?
Well, I need some time to think. Don't rush me.
Then, what about the part where I said, well...
No. I'm way older than you, kiddo. And you should know that you're not my type. I wouldn't date you in a million years.
Not your type? I knew it. You like pretty...
Oh, stop crying, you big baby. Ew, you're getting your beard wet. Ugh, I'm so...
You're hungry? Want to have a meal at Auntie Aryang's place? Just like old times. I know you want to. I'll go ahead and order all your favorites. Liver, yuke, anything else? Let's have a drink too!
Looks like a happy ending to me, traveler. Why don't we let those two enjoy some time to themselves now? Meet you back at Dalbol.
You're lucky I'm feeling extra generous tonight. Who could blame you for those feelings?